I am just leaving the shanty and I want to show you guys, take you on a little tour of all the silos that we have. And behind me, as you can see, someone actually asked about these last time. These are wooden spools that all the main lines are on. So those are all up in the woods now. So now we just have a bunch of wooden spools laying around. But like I was saying, leaving the shanty now, gonna show you the silos. I'm going to start with the ones that are right here, which are our 3 stainless steel ones. So we'll start here. They're actually our mid-sized ones. And then we have one that's smaller, one that's larger, and then a brand new one that we didn't put up yet, but we'll take a look at it. So we're just gonna walk over there so we can get a closer look at them. And as you can see, we got the driveway put in for the new building. It's still pretty muddy. It's been really weird weather out. So we got that huge blizzard that came through Buffalo with the 60-mile-per-hour winds, lots of snow. And then the following week, it was really warm in the 50s. Everything melted, and now it's finally starting to get back to freezing temperatures. So we actually have not tapped any of our trees yet, and we're waiting for this next freeze to come through, and then we plan on to start tapping once there's a nice kind of freeze going on. Right here are our 3 stainless steel silos. So these were all custom made silos. They hold 20,000 gallons in them. So the first 2, so the one right here and the one right there, they just are for storing raw sap. And then the third one actually has a divider in it, so it stores the concentrate and the permeate. And we're gonna walk on the other side and we'll see how they're plumbed in. As you can see, this was a lot of plumbing work that they had to do. Pretty much maple syrup, if you're running tubing or pipes, is just a lot of plumbing, so you get really good at it. But here's a closer look at the silos. After the sap runs through the reverse osmosis machine, it's divided into permeate and concentrate. So permeate is basically just distilled water, and concentrate is that concentrated sap that's then going to feed into the evaporator. So that third silo that's divided into the 2 sections, it holds the permeate on the bottom part, and then on the top is the concentrated sap, and it's gravity fed, which you can see the pipe, which takes it directly into the evaporator. So now if we're looking at the driveway, the sap truck will pull in over here, pull right up to the tanks, connect to the silos, and it pumps directly right into the silos. So the sap truck actually connects right there and pumps it into the silos. And then you can see on the side right here, there's a pipe that runs all the way up and into the top. So there's like a sprinkler on the top, so it makes it easier to clean them. And then if you look at the back side of the building, all of these silos are connected directly to the woods. So all the sap is pumped from the pump houses that are located in the woods and come all the way to the building. So this woods, we love this setup because it doesn't involve any trucking of the sap. It makes it so much easier. So about 1/3 of our taps run directly from the woods into the silos, and we only have to truck the other 2/3. And the woods that are connected to the building are right through this path here. I think that's all I have for these silos right now. If you guys have any questions or I think of anything, I'll bring it up. But I'm gonna head to the truck, head to the next area, and I cannot zip my Carhartts anymore. I can't zip like anything. So if you see me wandering around looking like this, I apologize. I just don't have clothes that fit anymore. But you know, in a couple months, like a couple weeks, I'll be back to normal. So at least I hope so. Probably be a lot more tired. More tired than I was last maple season, from what I'm told. We're on to our next location, and behind me, as you can see, there are actually 2 silos. So one is standing up, one is on the ground. The one that's standing up, you see all the way to the top, that is our 30,000 gallon silo, and the one on the ground we're going to take a closer look at, but that holds 40,000 gallons. This tank right here on the ground is our newest tank, and it was delivered about a week ago. It's also the largest tank now that we have. It holds 40,000 gallons. We're actually not quite sure when and where we're going to use it, but we have it just in case. And it's just huge. It's absolutely huge. And then here's our current one at this location. And this one holds 30,000 gallons. So the new one is 10,000 gallons more. This one holds 30,000 gallons, and same with the stainless steel ones and all the other tanks you're going to see on our farm. It has the CIP, which is a clean in place system, which is the reason we prefer silos over tanks, because they're just much easier to clean. So now it's a CIP system, where before we used the BYAR system, you know, brush your ass off. So these, much easier, much simpler. Everything's covered, everything's contained, and just makes the manual cleaning much easier. And you might be wondering why we have so many silos for storage. So we have the different silos because our woods are in different locations, but we only have 35,000 taps. So the reason that our silos have so much storage is because generally you want a gallon of storage per tap, and we like to have 2 gallons per tap of storage, just so that way if anything were to happen, you know, it's a farm, trucks break down, things happen in the woods, you have to run, go fix it. We want to have that extra cushion so that way our tanks are overflowing and we don't lose that extra sap. And last but not least is the smallest silo we have. As you can see behind me, just a little baby. Not just the baby bump, I guess. And this one right here holds 10,000 gallons of sap. And that concludes our tour of all of our silos. If you want to buy some certified organic Boxler maple syrup, you can check us out at boxlermaple.com, and we'll see you guys next time.